Well, welcome to Sam Chapman Field to this home opener of the Tamalpais Red Hawk JV football against Las Lomas. We're here at the Nest live. I'm Dan Murray with Corey Stevenson, and we're looking forward to an amazing season. What do you think, Corey?
Oh, I couldn't be more excited. It's game day, Dan.
Yeah.
I wake up on Saturday mornings and I'm like, let's get out the eggs, let's get out the bacon. It's time.
It's time. It's time to do some cooking indeed. Today we're coming in with Las Lomas, who are 2-0 with two impressive wins. One was a squeaker, 7-6 over Vintage, and the other was a absolute thrashing over Benicia. I believe it was 34-6.
Yeah, that was not a close game that day. But yes, against Vintage, I think it was 6-7 was the final score.
Yeah, that is it. That's I didn't look at the box score, but that had to be a missed PAT heartbreaker for Vintage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not their best Vintage. Well, shortly we're going to have the opening ceremonies. And who do we have singing the national anthem, Corey?
We have Bella Martinez this morning. She is a sophomore at Tam High. She's here in the booth. She is warming up, and she is almost ready to sing the national anthem for us this morning.
That's fantastic. There is cloud cover today. It's about 59 degrees approaching kickoff, and with this fog, I'm not sure we're going to get the flyover we were promised.
Yes, I do believe that the Blue Angels were scheduled this morning due to it being homecoming this Saturday, but due to the fog, they will not be making an appearance.
Understood. Well, I mean, fingers crossed, you never know.
You never know.
The
they
military works in mysterious ways.
Listen, it's a big day. It's game day.
Bruce Grant Field at Sam Chapman Stadium for a non-conference football game between Las Lomas Knights and your Tamalpais Red-Tailed Hawks.
All right. Well, those at home, if you're able, stand up, remove your hats, put your hand over your hearts, and shortly we'll hear Bella Martinez belt out our national anthem.
I'd like to introduce our officials today. We've got John Fitzgerald, Brett Downey, Nate Starling, Larry Coffey, and Todd Kellogg. Tamalpais High School and the CIF require good sportsmanship and positive behavior of student athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Please be mindful of your language and actions at all times and treat others with dignity and respect. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions, especially concerning race, gender, or ethnicity, directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for immediate removal from the school premises. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe, inclusive, and positive game environment.
We have the captains meeting at the center of the field for the coin flip. We've got Streeter Holt, Ben Richardson, Miguel Cordova, and George Heber as the captains representing the Tam Hawks today. I would say they're not quite swirling, but that's quite a kettle of hawks.
It is quite a kettle of hawks. You are not kidding.
Well, let's hope they lock in and they can win the toss. We have a slight wind going from the south up through the uprights, through the midfield, off to announcer's left. Looks like that might play a little story in the kicking game, Corey.
Yeah, could
and
be.
Passing, too. Looks like the Hawks are going to defend, running upwind today, which is a distinct advantage.
I like it.
All right, here we go with our national anthem.
Please rise for playing our national anthem by TAM sophomore Bella Martinez.
Pause for a second, Noah. Go ahead when you're ready. You're good.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Outstanding rendition.
That was amazing.
Well done, Bella.
Bella Martinez
Woo!
bringing the house down.
Don't I love it?
Corey, I particularly like the Hawks raising their helmets in salute to the flag. right at the
I
end.
like it as well.
That's a nice touch.
It's a nice show of patriotism on this Saturday morning.
Exactly right. I think that's wholly appropriate coming from the guys in red, white, and blue.
That's right.
Will Kander is going to be kicking today. The Hawks will be kicking off to number 11 and 12 for Las Lomas. The Knights donning maroon and gold.
Indeed, we got special teams out on the field currently. Looks as though Ben Richardson is out there. Jack Stevenson, number 41. Number 44, Braden Krings, is also on the field, as well as number 9, Streeter Holt, is out there as well.
The JV squad is in the middle of a chant right before the kickoff, which also I think is awesome.
I love it.
Coach Tidwell's pacing the sideline. I would say like a nice kick down to
Yeah, that
the
was a nice kick.
25. Number 12 picked it up. He's going around to the end, and he is brought down by 28.
Handle received by number 12, Luke Kelly.
I think that might have been number 23.
Oh,
Miles,
23, yeah.
that's Miles Nyman.
Yeah, nice.
Well done on that tackle.
One tackle in the books. All right, we're off.
First and 10, Los Lomas at their 41.
We had 1st and 10 on the 41 of Las Lomas' field. Tam's defense looks like they're setting up in a 4-3 with 2 D-backs wide and the safety way medium deep. Las Lomas is in the I formation. It's a run up the middle, and he powers to 12 yards.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice stop by number 34, Finn Sharples.
Kelly,
Had the tackle on that play.
That's a good one.
Zachary Wood, number 3, Troy Gold. First down.
All right.
Yeah, we just saw that runner come up the middle. We were told before the game that that is something we need to look for in this game, is blocking Las Lomas and their runners that come up the middle. So that's what Tam's focusing on.
They've got 3 guys set down. I'd expect them to run again. Oh, it looks like a little movement in the line right there on 55 of Las Lomas. Go.
All right, flag on the field. We've got a false start. We've got an offside
Offsides.
against Tam.
So that was offsides against Tam. I guess they would induce the movement. which is too bad. So now it's 1st and
Brings
5
it to 1st and 5 at the TAM 42.
at the TAM 42 here. All right, Los Lomas in that. He's got 2 receivers out deep, 1 shallow. And it's another handoff up the middle.
Right there.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, look
All
at
right.
that.
The
Finn
stop, number 34, Finn Sharples
Finn Sharples
again.
with the 2nd tackle.
That was a bear hug
Yeah,
in the middle of the field.
He wrapped him up. I loved it. Stopped him. Couldn't get through there.
It's like it's about 2nd and 4. Or
2nd and 2. Yeah, it's
I wish it was 4.
It's close, Corey. It is close. Yeah. Well, the early penalties are going to hurt you, especially when they have a short field at the 1st and 5.
Yeah, we're just shaking it off. That's what we're doing.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see Los Lomas air it out on this one. It's a typical pass play. It's 2nd and short, and if they're going to throw, it's going to be now. They have 1 back out left and 2 receivers out wide, and it is a pass. And he's going deep to number 2. Oh, amazing catch by number 2.
He caught it. Yeah.
Big throw by Zachary Wood to number 2, Yaya Mojic.
Miles Neiman on the tackle there.
Brings it down around the 10-yard line of the 9-yard line of the Hawks.
All right.
1st and goal.
It's 1st and goal from the 9 now for the Hawks. Corey, that was a fly route, and they really timed that well.
They did. They did a good job. I saw Miles Neiman acknowledge. He looked at his coach. He patted his chest, and he was acknowledging, okay, I got this next time, coach.
I love that. Dust yourself off and get up. It's not how many times you get knocked down, Corey. It's how many times you get back
That's
up.
exactly right.
All right, here we go. Another eye. They're coming up the middle again. And
Oh, and number 5 with the takedown on
All right,
that.
right off
Woo!
number 5, Romy St.
Kind of looking at my
Peter,
notes here. Is that Sam Goldberg? Yeah, Sam Goldberg, number 5. I mean, with the absolutely not. Sam said no to that on
yeah,
that last play.
that was. He shut the door. There was maybe a half a yard involved in that. You love seeing that, Corey.
The enthusiasm is overwhelming. I
Yeah,
can
well,
feel it from here.
Their backs up against the wall, and they don't want to give up an easy touchdown right now. It's a quarterback sneak.
Quarterback sneak. Oh, number 55 came in.
All right, quarterback keeps it, runs up the middle.
Oh, that's Luca Pessoa.
Zachary Wood.
Pessoa.
Yeah, I love it. He's a captain.
Oh, is he? He's also 5'9" and 205 pounds according to his stat sheet.
Yeah, he might be thinking that's metric.
Either way, there was no quarterback sneaking
There was
by
no
him on
quarterback,
that play.
no.
I like that.
Yeah. They are on the 5. That was gain of about 3.5 right there.
3rd down.
All right, 3rd down. There's a big play here.
This is.
They have a tight formation, 2 receivers out right in a wishbone. It's a pass play. Number 2 again for a touchdown.
Yep. All right, so.
From number 9, Zachary Wood, to number 2, Yaya.
All right, touchdown Los Lomas. We're down 6-0.
In the beginning of the game.
Yeah, with 5:28 left in the first.
Yeah, I like to call this getting our bearings.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a fair statement. And they convert the extra point.
All right.
All right.
Extra point by number 33, Lucas Shreve, is good, making it 7-0 for Los Lomas.
All right, the Hawks are coming in to dust themselves off and get that vaunted offense going.
Mm-hmm.
Las Lomas. Not Los Lomas. I'm getting corrected everywhere. Las Lomas.
All right,
Los
so
Lomas.
maybe
translate to the Hills.
the Hills.
The Hills High School.
The Hills came to play.
They did.
Yeah, they came out swinging.
But let's see if if their defense are hills or a mountain.
That's right. You got special teams out on the field.
All right, we got
Let's see who.
Anthony Murphy and
Streeter Holt.
Streeter Holt
Oh yes.
out to receive the kick.
Big fan of the Streeter. He is quick.
Yeah, he's quick. He really flashed his speed at the
Oh, yeah.
last game at St. Ignatius. It was
Sure
fun
did.
to watch. All right, the kick's away. It's rather short. Anthony Murphy picks it up on the 20 and is barreling down. He makes a spin move and is brought down at the 30.
All right, kickoff by Lomas. Number 33, Lucas Shreve, received by number
You like seeing Anthony get out there.
I do.
Takes it back to the 30. First and 10 for Tim.
All right, with the Hawks coming in, they got 23 running in late. That's Miles Nyman. He had a nice 2 tackles already
Yeah,
on the
couple
game.
of plays.
Sam looking older. Hi, Sam. Sam's looking a little bit bigger.
All right, it's a
Right
draw
down
play.
the middle. Let's go.
All right, handoff
All right, we had a
number 2,
short run by Anthony Murphy on
Anthony
that
Murphy
play.
on another one right there.
Gain of 2.
Yeah, so second down and 8.
All right, second down and 8. That was a nice draw play there, Corey.
Mhm.
Number 2, again, another handoff to Anthony Murphy. Up the middle, but maybe for a small loss.
Another handoff
Yeah.
to number 2, Anthony Murphy. In on the tackle was number 10, Connor Phillips. And number 5, Romy St. Peter.
Yeah, it looked as though Las Lomas was anticipating that last play.
Yep. All right, then we got a late communication between the offensive coordinator and Carter Griffin, CG13. He's going to get back there and call the play.
That's right.
I think it's his first snap as a quarterback.
Big fan of the Carter Griffin. He actually played pop order football for the Southern Marin Broncos for the last 4 years. This kid lives and breathes football.
I love that.
I love that too.
All right. Oh, it's
All right, let's go.
screen pass out. Here he goes.
Oh, nice run. Nice run. First down, number 12. That was Jamison Platt.
Jameson Platt was flashing the speed.
That was clutch. Nice short toss.
Yeah.
There's a flag on the field.
That's okay. That's. I didn't see any infraction, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It looks like they're bringing it back. My guess is holding. That's what it is. 10-yard penalty, holding. It's a tough one.
That is a tough penalty right about now.
Yeah, especially that was a nice reception.
Yeah.
Big play is going to come back. Unfortunately, we're marching back 10 yards, and it's going to bring us to 3rd and long.
All right, we got about a 3rd and 19 right now. Carter Griffin's back with a single back and trips right. It's another pitch.
Yeah.
Pitch at Jameson Platt, and they stopped him. I think we're going to see the punting crew come in.
Yep.
Finn Sharples is running in with Will Cantor. It's 4th and 19 right now.
Yeah.
And they're going to kick away. All right, who do we have back? So the fellow receiving the punt for Las Lomas is on the 46. Referee's giving some instruction to the booth. And there's some
There's a lot of whistles.
confusion on the field. Corey, it's more important to get things right than to get things going quick. And
That's right.
I appreciate that about this officiating crew.
Me too.
All right, Will Cantor's Finn Sharples is back, and he puts a foot into it. It's a low liner, and it takes a
Ooh,
10
that's
bounce.
a great bounce. Great bounce.
And it's,
Oh, yeah, it's getting guarded. Yeah, get
yeah,
every
Leo
single-
Blacker
All right, we got a big
Balsher.
Yeah, that was a
81.
nice bounce.
downs it. We're
Down
gonna
by number 81. Las Lomas takes over on their 35-yard.
Yeah, so Las Lomas, they're going to take possession on the ball on their own 35-ish, 36-yard line.
that was a crafty punt. It was end over end, and you knew when it landed it was going to rocket towards the end zone,
right.
which it certainly did. All right, we have Henry Tuttle in street clothes today. He's taking care of the offensive balls for Tam, and it'll be nice to see Henry get back on the field suited up.
Next week.
I believe so. All right, defense is settling in. All right, Los Lomas with 2 men back in the backfield and 2 wide receivers. 7 on the line.
Yeah, that was
And that was a
tough
false start, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was against
Nope.
Tam.
Another penalty against Tam.
All right, we've got an offsides against Tam.
I think,
5-yard penalty.
is that lining up in the neutral zone? It might be. I just didn't see any movement or unabated the quarterback or anything like that, so they must be lining up too close to the ball, and when it snapped, they'll
I saw movement,
call that
and then I
anytime.
saw the correction of the movement, and then I saw the ball get snapped. So I'm not entirely sure what happened.
Yeah,
on that
that's, that last time I checked, that's legal. So I'm not, that's why I'm questioning whether they're lined up in the neutral zone or not, which is, just a mental error. All right, here we go. Number 11 again out wide, and he's bobbing
and, he
and
is
weaving.
stopped. Yes.
And it's gang tackled right there.
I like
Okay.
that. Number 65, Dylan Hayes, was the takedown on that.
Fantastic, Dylan Hayes.
Brought down by number 65, Dylan Hayes.
It's good. And they're just shy of a first down on that play. So 2nd down and 1.
That brings us to 2nd and inches.
Yeah, it's right down the line from where we were sitting, Corey, and it is 2nd and inches.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I would expect another pass again on 2nd and short. They did it the first time. I didn't watch the flyer. There he is, number 2. He's looking for him.
He's looking for him. Number 2, as we know.
Yep. Oh. It was a completion down to the 51 and a sharp tackle by Etienne Cordes.
Number 2, Yaya Mojadidi, brought down by
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think it was Anthony Murphy, number
No,
2.
no,
I
no,
think
no.
Number
Yeah,
2 was
it's-
on number 2.
Well, we have 2 number 2s. We have a red 2 and a white 2, and
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, no. And let's see who we have. Okay. All right, that brings us to the end of the first quarter. They're going to reverse fields, and we're going to jump into the second quarter. Corey, what have you seen that you like, you didn't like, and is indifferent in the first quarter of football?
Well, I'll tell you what I don't like is the penalties, right? Can't say not saying that I can necessarily do a better job than these young men, but the penalties are certainly frustrating. But I'm sure that they're feeling that frustration down on the field.
Yeah, you never like to see laundry on the field.
No, these are first stage jitters. But what I'm liking to see is that number 2, he was the one that scored the touchdown for Las Lomas.
Yep.
We're seeing better coverage of him.
We did. They
Right?
shut him
We're
down on
seeing
that.
adaptation.
He came in. They certainly on that short and 2 is an obvious pass, and I don't think we can double those receivers, but it's a good start to see him contained.
That's right. What are you liking out there, Dan?
Well, I'm liking our commitment to the run. It's one of these things where on offense they shut us down early, but you know what? Those guys up on the line are going to get tired, and we're going to have to take advantage of that. And if we can be consistent and not give up on it, I think we're going to have success later in the game.
Yep. I think that you are right.
All right, here we go. Los Lomas, 2 wide receivers, right and 1 left. It's a run up the middle.
Ooh, nice tackle. Number 52 for our side, Mason Zener.
Mason Zener.
Well done, Mason.
Yeah.
Number 52, Mason Zener.
Well, I guess it's Zener.
2nd and
It was Mason. It was
It's
number
Mason.
52.
52.
He's our guy, Mason Z.
52. All right, we found the ball right across from us again on the 45-yard line of Tams this time. That's a pass
got
play.
another
It's a
throw.
screen to number
Short
11.
one. Short one.
Oh, and
Ooh,
they
that was a
gang
nice
tackle.
stop.
All right, that's beautiful. Three Hawks on that.
Oh, yeah.
Number 11,
That's a
Jacob
kettle of
Kane,
Hawks.
brought
That
down
is a
by
real
That's
kettle.
swirling as well.
That is a swirling kettle of hawks.
Yeah.
34, Finn Sharples.
For those of you not in the know, a group of hawks swirling in the air is known as a
Kettle.
kettle.
Yeah, and that's because it makes that kind of swirly look.
Yeah,
in like a kettle or a
Like
cauldron.
It's just boiling defense is what it is.
Did you know that 3 in a tree is called a tower?
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's great knowledge, Corey.
Yeah.
Here we go. Another run up the middle, and he runs for a first down.
Ooh.
Probably a gain at 10, unfortunately.
Ooh, and the stop on that was number 51, Miguel Cordova.
Another captain.
Ooh,
That's his
Cordova. He is hungry like the
First
wolf.
action of the game. His nickname's Weapon C, and his favorite movie is The Underdogs.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, he always prays before the game.
Yep. I'll tell you what, a little something about Cordova, although I know a lot of facts about this young man. Last week, he ended up getting a cramp in his calf. He was eating bananas by the end of the night. The dedication that this young man shows to
That's just
football,
good medicine.
unparalleled.
All right, here we go. Another quarterback draw. He's taking it down the field, and he's just pushed out of bounds after the first down markers. He's going to be first down at 10 from the 18.
Looked as though he was stopped there by number 40, Latham Irving, who is a
All
freshman
right.
at TAM. He's actually new to the sport of football.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming from lacrosse.
Oh,
and
good lacrosse player.
Yeah, his favorite football player is Christian McCaffrey, which I love. And then, his motto is hard work pays off. So let's see if it pays off on the next.
That's right.
thing. It certainly did on that play. All right. Looks like another run play set up.
Number 3.
Number 3 on an inside draw.
Ooh, nice stop.
Pounding.
Number 5. That was Sam Goldberg with the bear hug in the middle
Oh,
of the
yeah,
field.
that's Sam's second tackle on the day.
Second down and 5.
Brings us to 2nd and 5 at the TAM 16.
Oh. 52. Looks like Mason Zener's getting a little bit gassed in there. That interior line, they're taking the same route as the Hawks, just pounding the run inside. Here we go. The same formation as we saw last time. Last time it was a draw to 11, and it is a pitch to 11. This time to the outside. There's good containment on the outside.
Ooh, nice tackle there by number 9, Streeter Holt.
Streeter Holt with the assist by the.
Number 2, Anthony Murphy, in on the tackle.
So it's third down and maybe 1 or 2. It'd be sure nice to stop him on this play.
This would
I'll
be.
tell you, that'd
Yeah,
be real
that's-
sweet.
Brings us to 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. I got a feeling they're gonna. This might be 4-down territory for the Hills, for the Knights. All right, now for a 3rd and 1, I'm certainly seeing a passing formation, but I wouldn't draw to the. Yep.
Ooh, that was a nice stop.
It's a good stop.
Another great tackle by number 51, Miguel Cordova.
Cordova just.
Doesn't look like it was enough to stop them.
No, I think he got through it.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I see a 4 out there. Or is he going to 1? Is that just wishful thinking? Yeah, they got the
Yeah,
first
no,
down.
they
on
got
that.
the
Darn.
First and goal.
first and goal on the 7 now. The Knights are driving. It's been no explosive plays on this drive, but it's just been methodical.
Yeah. They just keep chipping away.
Yeah, and the longer that defense stays out there, the tighter they get. But the Hawks, they're a resilient bunch.
They sure are.
Here we go. It's a
Get him.
pass. Oh.
Oh, yes.
Beautifully.
Excellent. That was a
Broken
great
up.
disruption by Anthony Murphy. That's that adaptation we were talking about.
Defense makes a throw to the number 2, Yaya Mojadidi, but broken up by our number 2, Anthony Murphy, for a big stop by the Red Tail Hawks.
Looks as though we have number 41, Jack Stevenson, who's sitting out. He was part of the defense. Looks as though he got a slight injury. I'm just letting his grandparents in Ohio know that he is doing just fine. Not to worry.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, John and Kathy are watching.
Oh, hey, John, Kathy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jack's got an incredible mullet.
He sure does. We call that a modern mullet.
Okay,
you
that's
know?
another draw up the middle. gain of about 3. We're going to have third and about 1.
All right. And up
Yeah, it looks like number
Lomas St.
34,
Peter,
Finn Sharples,
Chandler and Stackpole,
was a big part of that assist on that tackle on that last play.
We're at third and goal.
All right, this is a big play.
Yeah, third and
All
goal.
right.
It looks like the 3. Yeah.
At the 3-yard line.
I'm expecting a pass on this play. I'm expecting them to go to number 2. So let's hope that Anthony Murphy has his Wheaties this morning.
Yeah. I think that's the white number 2. That's not Anthony Murphy.
It's not?
No, I think Anthony's right below us with the leg sleeve. All right, here we go.
Too many 2s.
It is. It's a quarterback
All right,
keeper,
get him.
and they're swarming, and he
Made it through.
barely walks in the end zone.
Los Lomas scores. Their quarterback.
The Knights in with
Number
another
9,
score.
Zachary Wood. Brings it forward, keeps it.
That brings the score 13-0, and they're lining up for a 2-point conversion. Nope, the kick. 33 is their kicker. He had a successful PAT last time. Kick is down, and it's good. More of a line drive this time.
Is it good? No,
No,
is
no
not
good. Went below.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I guess I need glasses on my glasses, Corey, because
Hey.
it looked good to me.
Listen, it's early.
Hey, that could be a difference maker.
Sure could.
0.
That 1 point could come in handy
Yeah,
later.
you never know. All right, well,
Right, guys.
you know what I didn't appreciate when we played Bishop O'Dowd was they consistently tried to onside kick in lieu of just kicking it away. You know,
Yeah.
that was a great 21-21 tie, by the way, by the Red Tail Hawks.
Sure was.
A huge comeback from in the fourth quarter. But I like to see in these in the junior varsity ranks more of a straightaway football. These guys are just learning how to do it, and trick plays and onside kicks. I'm not really sure have a lot of learning.
Yeah, I'm a
these
big
guys.
fan of that too. I like just push it back.
Yeah. Here we go. The kick's away. And it's a good kick.
Very good kick.
All the way back.
Ooh, that is a nice bounce.
Touchback in the end zone. So the Hawks are going to take over at the 25.
They're going to take flight.
They're going to take flight
25.
today.
Yeah, they are.
Here we go. All right, we have another.
10 takes over first and 10 on their own
They're
28.
coming out. I see number 13. Looks like Carter Griffin is going to be queuing it up.
CG13. His favorite quarterback's Brock Purdy, and his favorite subject at school is ceramics. Let's see if he can mold the offense into a touchdown.
Who's quarterback already, right?
God, I would love to see that.
Looks like they're calling for they need one more. They got 10 on the field right now. 88 is running out. We have Blaze McDonald coming out, setting up as a receiver. And, that's a nice
All right, number
act of
13,
sportsmanship
Carter
Griffin. That
after Carter was just laid out.
Yeah, after a big hit.
Yeah.
Takes a pretty big hit. Timeout.
Kind of seemed like a
All right, and Carter's taking a
whisper
beat.
late in my book. But, when those big defensive ends are crashing, it's kind of tough to let up.
All right.
We have Anthony Murphy coming in. Carter Griffin looks like he's a little winded.
He's taking a moment.
Yeah, he's taking a little breath. Hopefully he just knocked the wind out of him. That was a
Yeah, that was a twofer. That was 2 guys on him.
all right. We have the trainer coming out, and well, the Hawks and the Knights are taking a knee at this
They are.
point. It's a nice sign of solidarity and respect. And the kid that did lay out, Carter, did immediately help him
He
up.
immediately helped him up. That's true.
That is, you like to see that.
You don't always see that kind of generosity.
You don't. Well, we've got 4:54 left in the half. And the Hawks are 2nd and 10 from their own 20. So I think it's... There we go. All right, Carter just got to his feet. He's
Attaboy,
talking
Carter.
things over with Coach Gannon and the trainer. That's all. We all appreciate that.
That's right. Walking off.
Coach Gannon knows a thing or two about trenches. He was a wide receiver for Cal Poly
That's
in
right.
his playing days, and he was a standout wide receiver in his high school down in San Diego, California. All right, we have Anthony Murphy stepping in as quarterback.
Ooh, solid run there.
Draw
Let's
to
go.
Anthony Murphy.
Let's go.
Oh, that's great.
That's nice. First
That's
down
a
on that
nice-
play. Great
Nice
run.
run by Anthony Murphy.
Murphy makes it outside.
And that's Anthony Murphy.
That is
right?
Anthony
That
Murphy.
is the Anthony Murphy.
The
number
Anthony
2.
Murphy, red 2. Oh, and unfortunately we have a holding penalty that's going to bring that one back. Corey, these penalties are killing me.
They're killing me too, especially on those big runs. This is now the second first down
Yeah.
that has been squandered by a penalty.
It's
We
when-
just cannot afford it.
Yeah, these opportunities, the bigger they get, the more they hurt.
So who was our quarterback on that last one? Jamison Platt. Jamison Platt.
Oh, Jameson Platt is in playing quarterback right now.
Who was playing quarterback?
Carter Griffin was playing quarterback, and he's
He won. Now it's number 12.
yeah, number 12. Yep. All right, we've got Jameson Platt.
Oh, that was a sneaky sneakeroo on that one.
Indeed.
Indeed. I mean, they had me fooled, and
Yeah.
I'm here.
Jameson Platt with the keeper.
That's right. He's making up for some of that penalty.
Makes some forward progress. Brings us to 2nd and 15.
All right, we got 2nd and 15.
3rd and 15.
3rd and 15. It's not unheard of.
No,
But
certainly
we got
isn't.
3:41 left in the half. We've got the varsity players milling about.
They sure do.
I love their support of their younger compatriots.
Yeah, we call that supportive loitering.
I like it,
Yes.
yeah.
I like it too. Yeah, they're giving us some waves as well.
All right, Anthony Murphy playing quarterback. He's passed out.
Oh, that's a nice
Oh,
toss.
that is.
As you do.
All right. Well, that was a nice gain of about 8 yards on the pass from Murphy to Streeter Holt.
Murphy makes completion to number 81, Leo Blatcher.
Oh, no,
Actually,
Leo
that was Leo Blatchard.
I got that one wrong.
Brings us to 4th down and 4.
It's Leo's
Okay,
first
4th and
reception of the
4.
game. 4th and 4. I think that we're with 2:37 left in the half. We're going to just go for it here. Deep in our own territory. Oh, nope. We're going to punt again.
All right.
It's
Pushing it
into
back.
the wind this time, so it's going to be a little more difficult. But with 2:30 left in the half, all right, 11 has picked it up and is receiving. Oof. He battles after the initial contact. He battled for another 5 yards to bring to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think he was eventually taken down by Dylan Hayes. It's number 65.
Cameron Shadendorf.
That's Dylan's second tackle on the game.
Received by number 11, Jacob Kane, and tackled by number 65, Dylan Hayes. Lomas
Be a
takes over first and 10 at the
big deal to get a stop right here.
7.
Timeout. I believe
Was that timeout, Tam?
I'm not sure who called timeout there, but they're indicating it was there. Oh, it was, yeah.
Well, I mean, during this timeout, I did want to mention that we had a couple birthdays
Oh.
in the TAM program in
Who's
this
that?
last week. Yeah, Dylan Edwards. It was his birthday.
Big number 7.
Big number seven. We call him Deadwards. His grandparents are currently listening in the great state of Connecticut. We also had Jackson Marcus. He's a varsity player. It was his birthday as well this week. So happy birthday, gentlemen. Last night they were celebrated at the team dinner, the fellowship that often happens before the home games. A lot of food was actually provided freely by Piazza D'Angelo.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's one
it
of my
was pretty
favorite places
sweet.
downtown.
Darn right. 100 people came to that dinner, and they fed with a bunch of pasta bakes. So thanks for the generosity, Piazza D'Angelo.
All right, we have a 3-4 setup right now. And we have number 11. He's their horse today.
Oh, and he was
He's doing a
taken
bit of
down.
everything. Oh, number 4, excuse me.
Ooh, that was another tackle by number 65,
Yeah,
Dylan
Hayes, 2 in a row.
I like that.
Yeah.
Brought down by TAM's Dylan Hayes after game 2.
I was saying, get Beckett fired up and guys go get some sacks. Tell Beckett got to block and sack people.
Is it second down? Oh, yeah.
Here we
There's
go.
a downs marker.
It's 1 minute left, or 1:09 left in the half.
Tell him.
And it's a big pass. Number 2, he's looking for 2. Deep. Oh,
Ooh.
what a throw and a catch for number 2.
That was a throw
Touchdown.
and a catch. And it was for no lack of trying for number 23,
Yeah,
Miles
he was-
Nyman. Well, it's guarding him quite well, I got to say.
It's a deep throw to number
That was some
2,
good
Yamra
coverage there. You could
Oguchi
see his disappointment from here.
for a touchdown.
Man, that was a heck of a catch. I mean, he was covered like a wet blanket and just came down with it. In fact, there was even a little contact, but I think it was incidental before. It was just great coverage.
Yeah,
but
they're
you
a
just got to
little
take your
grabby.
hat off sometimes and say that great catch. All right, the extra point is good. So we're
All right,
at
so
20
we
to
need
nothing.
a comeback. So that's what we need, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so at halftime, there's going to be a lot of adaptation. There's going to be a lot of discussion, and there's going to be a lot of revision. What are we going to do in the second half to get back up?
Yeah, I think so too. Big shout out to one of the best neighbors on the planet, Ryan Crawley. He's tuning into the game.
God, I love it.
Just gave us a tip of the hat.
True fan.
Said
there.
we were a huge upgrade over Colt McCoy.
Oh, well, ain't
Yeah.
that nice to
It
hear?
is. It's good. It's music to the ears. Love to hear the future Hawks chirp.
Yeah, I mean, we just like compliments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That really fuels us over here at TMTV.
it does.
Yeah, I didn't get any
All right.
texts, any compliments yet. I'm really hoping for. Oh, no, I did get one actually.
Lines
from
are
Andy
open.
Murphy. The lines are open. Yes, we have been told to keep the random fun facts coming. I like that.
Yeah. Well, here at Sam Chapman Field, the nest.
The nest, that's what we call it. It's a thing.
It's
Ooh, number 34,
Finn
Finn
Sharples
Sharples has
bringing
got
it
the ball.
down.
Here he goes. Pretty
and
solid.
they down to the 20. Okay, we're
Ooh.
now it's a battle of the clock. We got 49 seconds left in the half. 2 timeouts.
It's time to make something happen.
That would be nice to see. All right, we're seeing some new players enter the game. Hank Murray's seeing his first set of downs.
Ooh, I like it. Hank the Tank Murray. God, I recently saw a baby picture of that guy, and let me tell you,
He was
that was a situation.
never missed a meal.
Yeah, never missed a meal. Real fan of the eating, that Hank Murray.
Okay, so they got trips left and 1 out wide to the right. CG13's back in.
Nice. And he's connecting.
Sharples.
Good.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
All right, gain of 5.
Well done, Carter.
All right, we got 11 seconds, so we might use a timeout here, huh?
Maybe. Yep, we're
Brought down
seeing
by
that.
number 3, Troy Gold.
All right. Timeout. Tam with 7.6 left in the half.
Second and 4.
I
With
think
7.6 seconds left to go in the half.
Corey, when you're at the Giants at the end of the game and all the seagulls start to circle,
Circle.
I get worried about getting dive bombed on,
Yeah,
and that's exactly what I think the Hawks need to do is
that's right.
is
Little dive bombing.
little dive bomb
Yeah,
the Knights,
Get the kettle going.
like make that shiny armor a little white.
Couldn't agree with you more. It's time for a good dive bomb.
All right, setting up 2 receivers out left, 1 out right. I formation.
Ooh, that was a low snap, but
Oh, incomplete.
Oh, it's hard. You can
Still
see
have-
the disappointment when it touches the hands.
That was they were setting up for a catch and lateral there, and it looked
All right,
like
low snap.
they just were moving to step C before they had step B completed, which is
To number 34, but
exciting when you're got something locked and loaded like that play.
5 seconds left to go in half.
Yeah, that was a good recovery by Carter Griffin. That was a low snap.
I'm glad to see Carter back in the
Me
game.
too.
All right, 2 receivers out right, left, and 1 out right in the I formation. That was picked off,
And that was picked.
and that'll do it for the
taken
half.
Down by number 9, Streeter Holt.
Streeter Holt with another pull down. All right.
Picked off by number 3, Troy Gold. Brought down by number 9,
Well,
Streeter
that
Holt.
brings us to the half,
To the half.
and we are
20-0.
20
Lost Lomas.
to 0. Lost Lomas. Please stop by the Snack Shack for Tam Burgers, hot dogs, pizza, and more. God,
That sounds outstanding.
I could do
I saw
with
the
it.
grill warming up this morning.
Yeah.
Yep. Got the sliced tomatoes. I saw some fresh looking cookies too.
Got the best volunteers out here on the planet.
Let me tell you, every dollar they bring in goes towards TAM football.
That
Did you
is
know
it.
that?
That's amazing. What a great community.
I'm
we
going to
have.
be here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the Snack Shack.
At the Snack Shack.
That's right. Skip cooking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who needs it?
Who needs it? All right, so, Corey, you made reference to the nest earlier, and I think we need to realize that Sam Chapman, who the field was named after, was an amazing TAM alum.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, the nest is named after him, and he was a 4-time varsity letter recipient in baseball, football, basketball, and soccer
Is that
back in
all?
the 30s. Soccer
Yeah.
in the 30s. Yeah, that's pretty incredible. He was known as he went to Cal, matriculated to Cal, and was known as the Tiburon Terror. And he played 3 ways there. He was a kicker, running back, and defensive back, and a consensus All-American in 1937.
Yeah, potentially the most frightening thing to ever come out of Tiburon. The
Yeah.
Tiburon Terror.
The Tiburon Terror, yeah.
Sam Chapman.
Hey, and
He's in the National Football Hall of Fame,
He
right?
is, yeah. Well, he is in the Hall of Fame, and he was a part of Cal's undefeated 1937 season, 13-0, and I think that might be the last time they went undefeated.
Listen, color me impressed. He
Yeah,
sounds
that's-
like a hell of a guy.
Well, I mean, if you want to take off your hat anymore to Sam Chapman, he flew in World War II as a Navy pilot.
Well, okay, yeah, I would like to take
Yeah,
my hat off to
yeah,
that.
that's always
How about
good stuff.
it, Sam?
All right. Well, speaking of famous TAM alums, this is a little segment that Corey and I like to put together, and we're going to do it every week, called it's the Halftime Alumni Battle Royale.
Yes.
And so we like to go do a deep dive into the 2 competing high schools' most famous alumni. Corey, why don't you tell us about Las Lomas's? Well, we'd like to do kind of apples to apples. So if it's scientists, we'll compare scientists, or politicians, we'll do that. But today we have the silver screen and little screen actresses.
Famous actresses, yeah. So from Las Lomas, one of their more famous alum is Marky Post.
Oh,
Yes, who was smoking hot in her day.
she was.
She was a big part of Night Court, which was a thing in its time.
Yes, sir.
Arguably.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, she was also a card dealer on NBC's Card Sharks. She was on the show The Great American Hero, as well as The A-Team, which is an all-time favorite of mine. So Markie Post, I looked on Google Maps earlier, and Las Lomas surprisingly does not have home of Markie Post in front of their high school, which to me is a missed opportunity.
That's a huge missed opportunity. I mean, think about the other deep dive she was. She was a card dealer on Card Sharks, one of my favorite games, and she was in the pilot episode of Simon and Simon, another seminal dramedy.
Dramedy, yes.
Yeah,
and I
comedy
love your good
drama
use of that. Yes.
of the late 70s or early 80s, and she was also in Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
Yeah, not to mention she was also on The Love Boat, little-known TV show there, right? And she played the best friend of Diane Chambers on Cheers.
That's deep knowledge. Markie Post, an amazing alum. I think any high school would be proud to have her.
Yeah.
So today she's going head-to-head with...
Courtney Thorne-Smith.
Wow.
How about it, huh?
How about Tam's amazing actress. She was kind of cut her chops in we saw her in Growing Pains, but really made her mark in Melrose Place.
Well, and prior to that, she was on Revenge of the Nerds. Nerds 2. Nerds in Paradise.
Which is a low-key amazing cult movie.
Oh, it's incredible. I think it was actually honored with multiple awards.
Yeah.
Was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But but then she moved to the small screen and did 89 episodes of Ally McBeal, where she was Ally's buddy. And then, according to Jim, with Jim Belushi, 182 episodes. Prolific.
Yeah, absolutely prolific. And, really Melrose Place is where she stole my heart. And she actually dated her co-star, Andrew Shue, who was actually the brother of Elizabeth Shue.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. So she
was
dated
on the
him
other foot.
in the early 90s. How about it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other shoe dropped.
Yeah, well, she did make her silver screen reemergence with maybe one of my favorite movies, starring Carrot Top, chairman of the board in 2009, which is another amazing late-night giggler.
Yeah, absolute favorite. Cult classic.
Yeah.
Chairman of the board.
And as well as the short-lived TV series, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, based on the movie, which it was very, very short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brief
right.
but meaningful is what we like to call that.
So Corey, head-to-head, who do you got?
It's looking pretty even, Steven. At this point, I got to give some respect to the Markie Post,
Yeah.
God rest her soul. She passed away in 2021. Both of them had pretty prolific TV careers. Ally McBeal, 89 episodes. That's the real deal.
Yeah.
Right there. But, I just got to say it. I feel like Markie was a big part of a lot of classic TV shows. The A-Team is really what puts me over the top, as well as her playing the mother of Mary in Something About Mary, which was an incredible film as well. So I think I'm going to go with Markie on
Yeah, I
this.
got to agree.
No
Let's close the book.
disrespect.
Let's close the book.
Let's close
it's done. It's
Yep.
done. All right. Well, that was your Halftime Alumni Battle Royale, brought to you by
Us.
Dan and Corey.
Yeah.
Next week, we're looking for a sponsor, and we'd love to have the Halftime Alumni Battle Royale brought to you by a local business or even an individual. So if you have interest in sponsoring, let us know.
Yeah, hit us up. I think enough listeners have our phone numbers. They can find us.
Yeah,
You can find anybody nowadays.
I'm around.
Yeah.
I'm around.
Me too.
All right, we've still got 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the half. And I think we're going to take a short break to stretch our legs and to flap our Red Hawk wings.
Yeah. Be back in 5.
Are we back? Yeah, I love a hot dog. Yeah. Oh. So we're back at the nest, and the JV Red-Tail Hawks trail the Los Lomas Knights 20-0. It's been a tough-fought battle in the trenches, and really one that has been defined by penalties, untimely penalties on the Hawk side. I believe the Los Lomas has a clean sheet on the penalties, and so we've probably got 45 penalty yards to none. But it's the timing of these penalties that have really hamstrung the Hawks. I think that second half is going to be a different tale, though. Hopefully, Coach Tidwell has made some adjustments, and we're going to spy on number 2 and number 11, which seem to be the majority of the Knights' offense.
All right, we're about to get started in the second half of the game. Please remember that please remember what high school activities are all about. Participation, teamwork,
Hey, Corey.
Oh, welcome back.
We were just kind of reviewing the first half and how we had a lot of positive come out of the, especially the running game of the Hawks. It's the untimely penalties that really kept us, in long yardage situations where it's really, impossible to recover from. But I'm thinking that we made some adjustments at halftime, and the Hawks are going to come out blazing.
Yeah, I think that you're absolutely right.
We're going to receive the kick, so it's advantage us on that side. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some explosive plays and put some points on the board on this first drive.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Good opportunity to strike, come out swinging, adapt, right, based on the first half. No more penalties.
No, so we had some bright spots on defense. Miguel Cordovia had a couple tackles.
Sure did.
Dylan Hayes had 3. Finn Sharples had 3 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony Murphy toted the rock 4 times.
Yeah, so certainly, a lot to celebrate in that first half.
Yeah, here we go. It's a short kick, and it's going to find its – oh.
All right, kind of a short kick, dribbles long.
Yeah, saw a little bit of confusion there in the backfield.
Yeah.
It's like, do we pick it up and run with it? Do we let it stop? We do see a TAM player is down.
Oh, no.
Not entirely
Yep,
sure
nope,
who it
he
is.
just
He
popped
was
right
just,
back up.
Yeah, he's taking a minute. It looks as though that was Latham Irving. Just taking a minute to collect himself, and then he just sprung back up.
10 on Tam's 12.
Remember that movie, Heaven Can Wait?
I actually don't remember
It was
that movie.
Warren
Enlighten me.
Beatty, and he was slated to go into heaven, and he ended up taking over the body of a quarterback, and he woke up very similarly, just kind of reanimated like number 40 there.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
He's got a little spring in his
Latham
step.
Irving. Yeah. All right. So the Hawks have a tight formation right now. CG13 is at quarterback with, I believe, is that – oh, it's a double reverse.
Here we going. Time to book it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Streeter
yes,
Holt.
nice juke. Here we go, Streeter. Let's go, Streeter.
Let's go. All right.
All right, there you go.
It looks like we have enough for a first down there. That was a nice double handoff to Streeter, and that gave time for the offensive line to pull and set things up for downfield. It was nice. It was a first down.
Yeah, I like that kind of trickery, too.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that's going to bring us back into the game.
Yeah. Yeah, and for the viewers at home, that's the kind of trickery we like
That is the kind of trickery we like.
when the Hawks are doing it.
Not all trickery is created equal.
No,
Not
no.
all trickery is popular
and
among
not
us.
all announcers are unbiased.
No, certainly not. Not
Here
in
we
this
go.
game.
Streeter with another one.
Oh, hey-oh.
Up through the middle, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Ooh.
Maybe a gain of 1.
I like it, though. He came to battle. I like that.
Gain of 1 brings us 2nd and 9.
You know, another nice thing about Streeter, he has a really nice mom named Lisa, and something that I spoke to her about the other day, because Streeter had such a good game against SI. She was talking about how, Streeter is part of a team. So his family is raising him, and you can tell by the way that he rolls with this team to understand total athleticism. That not only is he a really good player, but he understands that he's part of the fabric of the team, and I like that.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
Superfan Susanna Searson just gave us a little shout out on the,
Oh,
on the text
hey-o.
line. Text lines are it was a little pass out wide.
Susanna Searson gave us a shout out.
Yeah,
Well, that's kind of she's kind
James
of a
and
big
Platt
deal.
heard some footsteps.
Carter Griffin drops back.
Ooh, that was so close.
That's hard to when it's a high pass like that. It's really hard to stay within yourself when you see those D-backs coming. I get it.
And when it touches the hands,
Yeah, it's
that's-
yeah. I mean,
3rd and 9.
the days of Fred Bolitnikoff and Lester Hayes Stickum are over. You
Yep.
can't just slather that stuff on your hands and have the ball just nestle.
No, you can't be doing
But
that.
those close.
It was close.
Yeah, it was close. All right, so here we go. Hawks are now 3rd and long. CG13 back. It's another double reverse to Streeter.
I like it. Come on, Streeter.
Streeter's in and out. And he's brought down for a loss of about 3.
All
that was
right, we've
tough.
got another reverse.
That's
13, Carter Griffin back to James Platt, number 12. Hand off again to Streeter Holt.
Streeter's
Stop in the backfield. That brings us to
second
4th
carry
and
on this drive and
Mm-hmm.
3rd carry
9. Was
overall in the
Luke
game.
Kelly from Los Lomas in on the stop.
All right, we're back at punt. We've got Finn Sharples back there. He had an incredible punt in the first half. And this
and
one
it was blocked.
is a little blocked and unfortunately recovered in the end zone
And
by the
a
Knights.
touchdown by the Knights.
Cam back to punt. It is blocked by Los Lomos.
Well,
And
that's
recovered in
going
the
to add to the
end zone.
challenge of coming back.
It is. It's not an impossible challenge by
No.
any means, but yeah, it's a bit of a bumpski.
Yeah,
Bit of a bumpski for
Yeah.
us, for the TAM fans.
TAM fans. I'm sure that the scads of Knights fans that are tuning into TAM TV Day have a slight smile on their face on that one. That was tough. I'm not going to lie,
That was absolutely tough.
but not impossible. We got this,
No,
guys.
never impossible.
Yeah.
In fact, if they come back, I mean, hell of a story, right?
Oh,
Compelling.
yeah. Corey, you can't have the greatest comeback ever if you're not down a lot.
That's absolutely right.
Los Lomos kicker Lucas Reeves puts it through the uprights. Brings us to 27-0.
All right, we're
6:39 left to go in the third quarter.
27-0, 6:39 left in the third, which tells me we've got 16 minutes and 39 seconds to come
Plenty of
back.
time. That's absolutely right, Dan.
All right, we're going to revisit what we did about
All right, guys.
3 minutes and 31 seconds ago, and
Receive the kick.
receive the kick.
That's right.
Yeah, we got. All right, 33 with a nice kick.
Mm-hmm.
Takes it by 2. 2's coming in.
Yeah, Anthony
hard
Murphy.
right.
Now we're
Yeah.
talking. All right.
That's
All right. So tackled at around the 28-yard line.
Reception by number 2, Anthony Murphy. Makes some gains, brings it up to Tam's 27-8. First and 10.
all right. All right, Tam setting up with 3 wide. Oh,
What happened there?
well, either a false start or an offsides.
Down.
And he's. Oh, timeout.
Or is it a timeout? Oh, great. Whew. Whew.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Oh, look, we've got delivery service for
Big
you.
shout
here.
out to Eric Schwartz bringing the booth a
About
hot
that.
dog.
Good grief.
Yeah.
God, the aroma off of that. Ooh,
Here.
it's enticing.
Eric's here with Nancy Murray,
Whoa, hey, hold on a second.
grandmother of Hank Murray, and his cousins Adelia and Oliver Murray are here to cheer on the
How
Hawks.
about that? Let's talk about this hot dog you got here. We've got a real smothering of mustard as well as some relish.
Mustard and relish.
This
It's
is
really
an interesting
it's a
pairing.
cla-
I gotta
yeah,
say,
that's a classic. That's
Is
classic.
it?
I didn't even tell him what to put on it, and they just nailed
He
it.
just knew.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good grief, he's a psychic as well.
Mm. All right, here we go. Tide always turns at the lowest point. Let's make it happen, Hawks. Oh, that's a flag.
That looked like a pass interference to me.
How is that not? Okay.
I mean, he was practically
That's a-
snuggling.
It
Clean snap. Back
that's
to
unfortunate. I guess it was
gets it up.
judged by incidental contact, which is legal.
That is unfortunate, and it would be nice if they asked us about our opinion. Because if that would have happened, there would be a pass interference. Nice big fat penalty on that play.
But, it was right on the line.
It's depends on who you ask, dear.
All right, that brings up 2nd and 10.
Do we have number 10 out there so we got it off? Henry Tuttle?
He's in street clothes.
He's like, he can't even play at all.
And here we go, Anthony
Ooh,
Murphy
Here we go,
finding
Murphy.
some daylight.
Let's go. Get in there.
getting in the corner.
Now we're talking.
Oh!
Now we're cooking
All
with
right,
gas.
handoff, Number 2, Anthony Murphy. Starts forward, cuts left, makes it to the sideline. Solid game.
Anthony Murphy has a bowl of rice and chicken before every game.
Ah, yeah, and it shows today. Let me tell you.
His favorite subject is math, and he calculated exactly what he needed to do to bust through the Knights line right there.
Yeah, you could really see him anticipating. Like he was running, but he had his head up. He was looking for the gaps. Did you know that his favorite subject is math? God bless him.
That is
Good
amazing.
for him.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, and that was a tough one. That was an
Unfortunately,
interception.
that was a good linebacker play by the Knights. Interception. Oh,
We've got
there's
flag
a
on the field.
flag on the field.
Well, how about that?
We've got
Oh, personal foul.
Hey-oh.
Los Lomas.
Well,
That's
all right
Lomas. I
there.
think that's going to bring back I'm not sure if that was before or after the interception. So that'll definitely affect where the ball's going to end up. Oh, it's roughing the passer. I hope CG13's okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, Anthony
What do
Murphy
you-
drops back, makes it solid pass out, picked off, but roughing the passer on Los Lomas.
All right, so that was it. Was that Anthony Murphy that threw
That
that?
was
call? 'Cause
Anthony
that
Murphy,
wasn't
yeah.
that wasn't CG13 out there. I see him right now.
49.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a real nice penalty on that play.
Well,
For us.
that's the first one we've seen go the other direction. And now we've got Murphy
How? Now we're talking.
pounding. Wow!
God, did you
Slipping
see him
through.
jump?
All right. Number 12 in for QB.
Well, that
He looked
a
like
first down.
that guy in the Olympics jumping off the wave.
He sure did.
Yeah, that was-
that's exactly what
yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Dan.
We're at 1st and 10.
Well, let's continue to surf this
Los Lomas.
positive momentum
That's right.
and matriculate the ball downfield.
That is the second use of matriculation during this broadcast. I mean, I am impressed by the vocab. I really am.
It's a word a day calendar.
Yeah.
You got to use it 3 times in that day, though. That's the most important part. Oh, here we
Now
go.
we're talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where's it?
All right. Number 12.
Maybe a
Jason
short
Platt
gain
for
on that?
QB.
Yeah, I like that. QB keeper. Jameson Platt.
Campers forward.
You know, Platt's where it's at.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
No, that's real good.
Yeah.
He's also a fan of the math.
Yeah, and he's did Debo Samuel, which is amazing.
Yeah.
He listens to Hell Bells before every game by AC/DC, which
God,
is
how about that?
another strong
A
move.
nod to the classics. That's
I
tough.
think
That's what the kids would say. They'd call that tough.
that's tough. Oh, Murphy's around the edge.
Oh,
He's got
hail,
it.
Murphy.
Oh, he's hitting
Break
the wall.
away, brother.
Come on. He's on his way. Oh!
Well
what
done.
a great run.
Heck of a run.
Number 2.
That was the,
Anthony Murphy.
I'm going to say, best offensive play of the
That was
game.
the run of the game.
That was?
Yep. You can say it.
That was a team effort. The
Shot by
the
number 3.
down lineman
Troy Gould
pursuit
saves a touchdown.
and opened up the holes for him, and then Murphy just saw daylight and ran.
Yep, that's where that mask kill comes in again. He was watching. First down. What is that? We're at the 10-yard line now. Encroaching.
All right, this is
All right, that
deep
brings us to
into the
first and
Knights
10
territory. We're
First
I'm
and
gonna
goal.
say
on the 10-yard
we're at the moat.
Yeah, we're at the moat here in the nest.
Yeah, in the nest. We're at the Knights moat. About to breach the walls. They've got the hot tar and rocks on top of the wall, though. Let's go.
Yeah, couldn't agree more there, Dan.
Yeah.
The hot tar.
Hot tar.
Come on.
All
now.
right, CG13
Come on now,
out
CG13.
wide
How about it?
to
Let's
Hank
go.
Murray.
Hey, Hank. Hey. Hank the Tank.
Oh,
Woo!
bring it down.
Got another quarterback, Carter Griffin in.
5 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's right.
To number 11. We should do some shaking and baking and make some poor progress.
Ooh, shaking and baking.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Chenard.
I like a nice
stadium announcer.
Talladega Nights reference.
Hank Murray. It's Hank.
Hank the Tank.
They lost number 1. Yeah, Hank Murray is one of the few players that wears number 1 on a away jersey and number 11 on his home jersey.
Yeah, that kind of it can't be replicated.
Dude, hey. Number 2, Anthony Murphy, just seeing the whole loss of 2. It's going to bring up a critical third down.
All right, we've got a handoff from Jameson to Anthony Murphy. Cuts back, but runs into a wall of Los Lomas.
All right, Anthony's coming out of the game, going to get a breather. We're bringing an extra lineman in. Oh, and Coach Tidwell calls timeout. Looks like we want to focus up on this one, Corey.
Yeah. No, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. You know, when the Hawks come knocking, you better get ready to open up the door because we're coming in and scoring this time. I
That's absolutely right.
feel it in my bones.
Yeah, it's that gentle, relentless pressure. You know what I mean?
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like, yes.
It's feeling a little chilly out here on the field, gotta say.
It is. It's homecoming tonight, and we are all praying that this fog is going to burn off because I think a lot of the festivities are outside.
Yeah, and also I still am hoping for that Blue Angel flyover today that we were promised.
They might be saving that for the varsity game.
Yep,
Little disappointed, but I get it.
sure.
I get it.
Yeah.
And those jets might be doing on a sortie or a mission.
Yes.
Yeah, could have been called off the flyover because of something like that.
Top secret.
Yeah. Can't talk about it, Corey.
No.
But what we can talk about is CG13 in set.
Yeah,
With-
he's got Jameson Platt right by
Right
his
by.
side.
No, it's a pass play.
Oh, it's a pass
All
play.
the way out.
Hey-oh! Yes,
In that Streeter Holt in the corner.
sir! Ooh, number
Touchdown.
9. No coverage on him. No coverage.
it was
yes.
it was-
Touchdown for the Hawks. How about that?
Yeah, that was stealthy right there.
For a touchdown.
That touchdown is brought to you by the JV Hawks.
That's right, baby. A kettle of Hawks.
Oh, swarming. All right. So we have Will Cantor getting ready for the extra point with Jamison Platt on the hold.
Teeing it up for him.
It's away, and it's good.
It's good.
All right, that's just more points for the Hawks.
Now we're talking.
All right,
Sneaks it over the uprights.
Corey, I got to say, huge sigh of relief.
Yes.
Love that drive.
Feeling it.
Yeah, it was put together as a team effort. A lot of pounding the ball, and I'm going to say Anthony Murphy was featured on that drive.
He
had
really was. He was
two-
absolutely featured.
Two beautiful runs for first down to open up the offense, and then Streeter Holt out there on the wide right in the end zone. Just
Yeah,
pulling it
and
in.
that chill in the air that I feel could be a shift in the momentum.
Oh,
Really, a
Yeah.
changing of the tides.
yeah. Little temperature drop to let the Knights know that they better put a little oil on that suit of armor
Yeah.
because
It's starting to get
it's
chilly.
going to get rusty.
Yeah.
All right. Hawks setting up. We have Will Cantor. His favorite movie is Animal House. And he has his hidden talent is on-the-spot dad jokes.
Listen, I got to shake this kid's hand after the
well,
game.
I mean, hey, to boot.
To boot.
Here we go. And the kick's away. It's a squibber down to the second level. Number 4's picking it up. And
Oh.
he's brought down on the 42.
Ooh, yeah. Who
Los
got him on
Lomas.
that play? Ooh, that was number 35, Ben Richardson, with the tackle on
B.
that.
Rich.
Nice stop.
Rams number 35, Ben
And-
Richardson.
I'm just going to say, Corey and I put together a questionnaire to find out what these
43,
fine young players'
10.
favorite movies and their favorite subjects and their height and weight and stuff like that. Ben Richardson did not fill it out. So
God, we're lacking info on Ben
I would
Richardson.
encourage, although I know he and his family well, I would encourage him to
Fill that out.
fill that out.
Yeah, it's a Google sheet.
Be a
Takes couple
team
minutes.
player.
If you don't mind, that'd be great.
Oh, looks like there's a
Oh, wow.
uh-oh. That's
There's a breakaway.
yep. That was a
A solid
nice,
run.
Nice run.
That was. Dylan Hayes, number 65, took down in the tackle on that.
Makes some moves up the right-hand side. Big game.
All right, that's Dylan's 4th tackle of the game. That's good pursuit because that was a good
65 comeback. Dylan
35-yard gain.
That was a heck of a run.
Yeah. Corey, at this time of the game, in this situation, I'm looking to knock the pill loose. I think a turnover is pretty critical
Yeah,
at this time.
I think you know what I'd like to see is a pick 6, and I don't feel like I'm asking for too much
No.
on that.
I want to pick 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
let's
about
go.
pick 8?
Yeah. Get the talons on that ball, boys. Oh.
All right, and then he was stopped by.
Hand up to number 5, Romy St.
Well, it looks like it was number 2, but I don't know that that's the number 2 Anthony Murphy.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
the
the-
other number 2?
That's the white number 2.
You know, I really like how they have 2 number 2s on the team. You know,
Yeah.
it keeps us on our toes.
Well, it's nice they're both featured.
Yes.
All right, it's 1st and 10 again. All right, and that brings us to the 4th quarter.
All right.
For the 4th quarter, it's a 27-7 football game.
You know what I enjoyed watching here, too, is number 56, Mark Estes, who, by the way, I mean, has a really fantastic head of hair. I just want to comment on that. I'm not sure if the viewers can see it, but, I mean, he has got some really nice locks. He is
That's
the
great.
kid that is just pumping him up on the sidelines.
Well, his secret hidden talent is he can wiggle his ears and make funny faces. And
Based on the hair and that, I think his talent knows no bounds.
I love that his favorite football player is another TAM student, Jack Purchase.
Jack Purchase, how about that?
That's
huh?
a tip of the hat.
How about that? How about that?
Hey,
He also plays chess.
playing chess with that flow.
That's right.
Yeah.
His favorite movie is Whiplash, which is, I mean, a fine choice.
Yeah, I mean,
gotta
that's
say. We could do a little
Solid.
psychoanalysis on that choice, but we won't. I mean, so we've got Animal House and Whiplash. You know, a nice variation of cinema with this team.
Yeah. Just perusing here, Charlie Halterman's favorite movie, number 70, Charlie Halterman's favorite movie, Shawshank.
Well, all right.
That's a good one.
Oh, and I see a Lord of the Ring fans here for Streeter Holt.
Yeah.
Ooh, Deadpool. And when we have some people that are they're saying not sure, right? They're going to have to think about it. They're going to have to get back to us.
So here we go. Big wrap up. That was
Number 5.
our best defensive line
Stop by number 6.
play today.
Number 65 with the stop on that, Dylan
Hayes
Hayes.
with fourth stop of the game.
He's just racking them up. Another kid that did not fill out the Google sheet, though, so we don't know much about
we asked
him.
for nicknames in the Google sheet, and I mean, I think Dylan Hayes translates in Mill Valley to the wall.
Yeah, the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Nobody-
could
those
feel
kids-
that tackle
yeah.
in my teeth.
Yeah. He's the city council is thinking about citing him for encroaching on the offense.
Yeah, the wall. I mean,
Yeah.
John Cougar Mellencamp was singing about Dylan Hayes. You
There
know
we
what I
go.
mean?
I do. Little pink houses.
For you and me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Knight's back. He's looking to pass all the
right,
way in the
come on now, come on
corner.
now. Yeah, okay,
That was
good.
just good defense.
Wait,
Oh.
hey-oh. No, he had his
Oh.
hands up. That can't be on Streeter. He didn't even touch him.
That's, you know, the
All right, we've got a flag on the field.
we've seen some different interpretations of the pass interference rule in this half. And, you know, as we say in the booth, the ref is always right. So,
I'm appreciating your diplomacy at this point. Number 9 had his hands up, Streeter. He was not touching him.
that might be a
Whereas-
subtlety I'm not aware of in
5-yard penalty brings
in the
us
high
to
school
5.
rules. So we're gonna start it again. We got another second and 5 from the 7. The Knights are back. Oh, and
All right.
that is a
That
stop.
was a nice
All
tackle.
right, we've got a handoff for number 3, Troy Gold, make his way up the middle, met by number 3, Etienne Cordes for a good stop.
All right,
Saving the touchdown.
this is a pretty critical play in the game. I think when we write the final story, we're going to talk about this stop.
That's right.
We go he's short.
And out to number 3, Powers up the middle again.
Yeah, and that was a great
And
stop. Who was the stop on? Who did that?
Second and goal.
I'm not sure, but that was
That was legit.
way legit.
Is that a 62? They need to get us some binoculars
yeah,
up
they
here.
certainly
Me
do.
thinking, you know what I mean?
Here we have at the booth my niece and nephew, Ollie and Adelia Murray.
Oh my God! the
along with
cutest
super
kids I've ever
fan
seen.
Eleanor Murray.
How about it? Ooh, flag on the
Okay, we got a
play.
flag on the play down there.
All right, we've got a flag on the field.
I think the visitors just brought the mojo.
How about that? You know, I think that was Mason Zenner that actually had that last tackle, number 52. He's now taking a little bit of a breather here, but he had a hell of a tackle on that play back there.
That was fantastic. That brings it back. Like I was saying, that stop is where we're going to start the second chapter of this story, where the Hawks
Second and goal.
shock and awe our way. We're only 20 down.
Yeah, you know, number 64, Luca Bermudez just hit the field.
Yeah.
He's a freshman here at TAM,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
hustling out there. Yeah, the stop you're referring to, the stop heard around the world.
Yeah.
By Mason Zenner.
Yeah. I mean, that's a Bermuda Triangle there. They
That's
just got
right.
lost cause coming up the
100%.
middle.
Yeah, they might be getting lost up in this piece.
Oh.
Up.
Down in
Oh,
the
and
dirt.
it's short.
All right,
All right.
quick screen from number 9.
All right, so it's a third down on here.
Luke Kelly, little short, incomplete.
Hey, well, this is good defense by Leo.
That brings us
Blatcher?
third and goal at the 5.
Yeah, Leo Blatcher.
Yeah. He plays basketball and soccer as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there anything that kid can't do?
No, he loves cars, and who doesn't? That's one of my favorite movies.
Yep. Barry Sanders fan as well.
Yeah. That's Motor City knowledge right there. All right, now we got another run up the middle. And
And he is stopped by number 5.
Stopped
Let's
again.
See. Who was that?
That brings up
Was
fourth
that Sam
down.
Goldberg?
Handoff to number 3, Troy Gould.
Mason Zenner is back on the field. He's hustling out.
Number 5, Sam Goldberg.
It is.
Short of the goal line. Brings us to 4th and 1.
This is where the stop happens. Big number 77, Beckett Chen's coming in. He's going to be over center and nose guard. They got 2 wide, but this looks like a running play to me with two
Sure does.
with a lead back in the back. It's a sneak. And unfortunately, the Knights are in for another score.
Yep.
But man, that was high drama right at
That
the goal
was.
line.
Yeah, no, the blood
They
pressure
had-
was definitely going up.
They had 7 plays within the 10-yard line, and the Hawks kept them at bay until the last possible
Very
moment.
last.
Romy St. Peter.
And they barely got in at that. You know what? I'm going to call that a moral victory, Corey.
I am going to call that a moral victory as well. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not all about the
You know,
points.
hey, when they sit down and watch the film on Monday, they can circle that 7-play sequence there and take a lot of positives away.
That's right.
7.
Gotta make that stop.
There's Coach Gannon out there. Dylan Edwards getting into the game as
Oh, how about it?
Streeter
Birthday
Holt.
boy.
They're going to be back.
His favorite, did you know that Dylan Edwards, they call him Deadwards, but his favorite, it looks as though his favorite film is 2001 Space Odyssey.
That's fairly
Obscure. And he
Yeah.
can also whittle wooden utensils. I mean, this is a life
that's-
skill
that-
that
hey,
I
if
may need to see
I'm
that
lost in
in
the
action.
woods and need a spork,
Call the Deadwards.
yeah. Oh, that's a nice reverse to
Hey,
Streeter
yo,
Holt.
let's go.
He's coming up.
Come on, Streeter.
That's a nice tackle by 20,
Yeah.
but we bringing it out to the 40. What a great return.
That was a great
Number
return.
7, Dylan Edwards. And he pitches it back to number 9, Streeter Holt.
That's also that trickery we like.
Off the
That's the
Yeah, you think
Yeah.
Deadwood's going to take it somewhere,
Yeah,
and then he's like,
it's-
up, going to hand it over to Streeter.
sleight of hand. That's David Copperfield type of stuff. All right, the Red Tail Hawks offense is back on the field, and let's continue the mojo that we had the last one. All right, we got Anthony Murphy in the backfield and Platt at QB. Oop.
Oh, okay, all right. So he had a fumble there, but then thankfully that was recovered.
He was ruled down before the ball came out, so that
number 2, Anthony
that
Murphy.
does not count as a fumble.
yeah, it was
But
recovered
you never like to
by-
see the
Tackle.
rock
Bobby.
hit the green stuff.
Yeah, and it looks as though that was recovered by a player named Bobby.
Yeah.
Just Bobby.
Just Bobby.
That's it.
Hey,
Yeah, he doesn't have any nicknames. He likes jujitsu. His favorite movie is Surf's Up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is a beautiful day here at the Nest, even if it is a little overcast.
Yeah, I feel like it's lightening up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe getting a little sunnier.
The
All right, quick handoff by number
pretty
2,
interesting stuff.
Anthony
The
Murphy, number 3, Etienne
I don't think
Porter.
you'll find a prettier
Tackle.
high school football field looking out over the innards of Richardson Bay, Shelter Cove, and that the 101 bridge, which at one time, fun fact, was the largest redwood bridge ever constructed before they replaced it with this concrete version.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah. And where we see the cyclists motoring or moving along, that used to be the train tracks.
Wow.
Yeah. Rails to trails. It's a huge success over here in Mill Valley. Here we go. Hand off to Anthony Murphy.
Oh, hey,
Anthony
come
Murphy
on now.
make finding the corner.
How about it?
Nice little gain of 3.
Jamison Platt, number 2, Anthony Murphy. Makes move inside, gets the outside. Picks up about 8 yards. Brings us to 4th and 6.
I got to give a nice shout out to the chain gang today,
Yeah.
as well as it looks as though Doug Griffin is doing the downs
Oh.
marker.
That's
Yeah,
That's
so
important.
that's CG13's dad.
Oh,
and
wow.
They're doing a heck of a job.
they are. Here we go.
Oh, hey-oh.
Oh, 4th down.
All right, fake handoff. Quarterback keeps it.
Hawks hand the egg over on downs.
Jamison Platt.
Yeah, that was a good effort by Jamison Platt, number
Yeah.
12.
Turnover on downs.
That was a nice delay, little fake handoff to play action to Anthony Murphy. But now we're going to switch over onto the defensive side. Saying keep the. We've got 3:55 left in the 4th. Corey, it's going to be a tall order to pull this win out, but still, I believe.
Yeah, still I believe. Yeah, tall order, but certainly not impossible.
No.
What we need is a pick 6 or a pick 8 is how we call it.
Yeah. Oh,
All
that's
right, so
a
number
jet
12's
sweep
got
over
the
here.
ball
Boom.
here.
Go. All right. Gain of 9.
Looks like he was stopped by number 58. That is JoJo Soppet. He is a freshman. He didn't fill out the form, but I can tell you he also plays rugby.
Yeah. JoJo Soppet. I like that.
Yeah, how about it, huh? That's a real sport, too.
Stop it with the stop it.
Stop it, stop it. A star is born.
Yeah.
You guys get to have all the fun down there.
So 56 just entering the game, and his nickname is Russian Sleeper Agent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's the one with the beautiful locks.
Yeah, that's the flow. Oh, that was
number
a
5.
stop.
That was tough. He was actually stopped by his own team on that play.
Handoff
No, that was
to number 5.
53.
Yeah,
No, that was a
Top of the line of scrimmage by number
on the other team.
5.
cut.
By number 53, Sabah Lovell.
Well, that's where the road stops on level.
That's right.
All you Mill Valley heads will get that reference.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nice back out to. Oh!
Stop him. Oh, yes.
Oh!
Oh. Darn, tootin'. Yes. Sam Goldberg.
Sam
number
Goldberg.
5.
Up by number 5.
That was-
Goldberg in the backfield brings us short of the first down, brings us to 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
Stop by the Tam Red-tailed Hawks.
Yeah, so what you saw in that last play is Sam got a little bit of a grip, and the runner wanted to keep running, and then Sam said, absolutely not.
Not in this house.
Not in this house.
Not up in this
Sam
piece.
was determined.
We got to do that again right here.
That's right.
They are in a run
4th down.
formation. It's a quarterback sneak.
Quarterback sneak yet again. Get him.
Oh, he got it. He squeezed it out. Oh, the
Darny
Knights.
darn.
Oh, the Knights.
All right. Quarterback keeper by Zachary Wood makes enough forward progress for first down, wrapped up.
In the light of day, the Knights are looking pretty shiny.
They are. They're looking pretty good.
At Tam's 35.
Looks like Mark Estes is taking a little bit of a break.
Yep.
That's number 56, the flow.
The
that we
flow,
call it.
the
Yeah.
Russian sleeper agent. All right, we've got 57 seconds left. It would be nice if they. The clock is running, which is. All right, 44 seconds left, and they're just
Yeah.
taking a knee.
They're just taking a knee.
Los Lomas assumes
All right.
the formation, takes a knee. Looks like we're going to run the clock out here, folks.
Well, that's going to be it. Our
Folks, that's been a good game.
off-predicted and
Redtail Hawks and the
highly
Lomas
anticipated
Lomas.
comeback did not happen.
It did not happen.
Did not come to fruition. But you know what? That was a great game for the Hawks. You know, they were a little hamstrung by their penalties they had in the first half, but you know, they held them to they kept it competitive in the second half, which is always encouraging.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah, and it's always a good display of sportsmanship, seeing them all shake their hands at the end.
You know, and losses are painful, and sometimes the pain is what encourages us to play harder, dig deeper.
Yeah, it's a lot of potential for growth on this one.
Yeah,
Corey.
potential for growth.
Yeah,
Absolutely. You know, resiliency is messy. It is.
It is.
The development of resiliency is a messy job. We know that.
yeah, and you know what? It's not that easy to fledge.
It's not.
Imagine being a baby hawk at the edge of that nest
Can't imagine at
and
all.
just saying, "Hey, I got to learn to fly."
Oh, yeah. Here I am in the nest. I got pushed out. What do I do with these things? Right?
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're soaring, and that's what I'm seeing in the next game against Marin Catholic coming
Darn
up.
tootin'. Oh,
Yeah.
that's going to be a hell of a game. Can't wait to call that with you, my friend.
That's going to be a goodie.
That's going to be a real
It's going
goodie.
to be a goodie. Next, a little sneak peek into our next. Well, first off, we want to thank Nathan Johnson, the AD here, who's done a great job. His support of the JV program is amazing. I see him on the field, shaking hands and giving big smiles.
That's right.
Yep. The all the volunteers on the field today, the chain gang, our amazing officiating staff, the coaching staff under Coach Tidwell.
Snack Shack.
Snack Shack.
Snack Shack is just hopping today. I don't know if you knew this. They're actually serving pizza from the Junction's Pizza Hacker this year.
That's amazing, but doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me at all because, you know, their real supporter of the Tam Hawks is the Junction.
Yeah.
And they make those nice thin crust wood-fired pizzas, right?
It-
I mean,
they-
that sounds pretty good.
They're
right
just a
about now.
huge community supporter. I love going down there and listening to a little music.
Yeah, having a little good time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, live music, little pizza, a couple beers, and quite honestly, the Tam High PTA throws
Oh, the mixer.
many mixers
We
there
got a
every
mixer
year.
coming up.
That's amazing. So
that's
we also have the homecoming tonight. Well, we look forward to next week and Marin Catholic, the Wildcats coming in. And fun fact, if anyone can send me a photo of what a Wildcat looks like, I'll be surprised.
Yeah,
A
my
photo.
hat is off to you.
Not
a
an
photo.
AI rendering, because
Yeah.
I'm not really sure a Wildcat exists in nature.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that they exist in nature either.
Yeah, so I think that if pretend animal is less than
A
real
real
animal.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Red-tailed
no doubt.
hawks.
That's fact.
Yeah, that's we're gonna put that in the nest and hatch it.
Yeah.
All right, and then next week we're gonna have a giveaway.
Ooh, God, I look forward to that.
Okay.
I love that kind of game.
Okay, as well as the halftime alumni battle royale, we're gonna have a guess the alumni.
Ooh, God.
We're gonna slowly dribble out facts on a famous TAM alumni, and the first one to text my phone will win a TAM baseball hat, and that's
Really?
brought to you by Corey Stevens and Dan Murray.
That's right. The Corey Stevenson and Dan Murray.
We are gonna buy the hat, and you get to come up to the booth and get a little booth time.
How about a little booth time?
Okay, but our last and certainly not least thank yous go out to the TAM TV crew, and especially our engineer B today.
Yeah,
She
she is up here in the booth.
Absolutely crushed it.
Intently.
Yep. So with that,
Signing off,
Signing
right?
off from the nest.
We'll see you next week.
Go Hawks.